Cage, man, we're locked up. Wait, you're locked. I know what you're referring to. And you're a lot happier now. You're smiling and all that. Yeah, man. A lot of bullshit has been going on, but I'm back. I feel good. I feel blessed, especially the people that I'm around. A lot of support, a lot of family, a lot of love, and I'm back. I'm ready to get back in the ring, and that's why I'm here to talk to Tom Brown. Here to talk to Heyman. We're ready for the big fights. I'm probably gonna have a tune-up fight, and then probably fight Wilder, but we're waiting. We're just waiting. But I never asked. I'm gonna let this clear up the thing because I'll tell you what's been put out there from what I've seen. From the videos that Wilder's put out, they're saying that you're asking for way too much money, that you don't deserve that type of money, you don't sell like that, and that's why the fight fell through, was because solely the money part. It was all bullshit, man. He doesn't want to fight. He never even gave me an offer. How am I gonna say, hey, I want $25 million, this and this and that? It's all bullshit. And then he's over here trying to blame my dad. I mean, dads are gonna look out, try to do the best for their kids, try to look out for their kids, but they're telling him to show me proof that I wanted $25 fucking million. That's fucking lie. So then, what was offered to you, or was anything offered to you? Nothing offered. There's nothing offered. They just told me if I would want to fight him. I said, yeah, make an offer, send me a contract, whatever it is. It didn't happen. He just kept saying like, oh, you know what, let's just talk shit back and forth in the media. I don't like to do that. And I don't like to talk shit back and forth. I don't. But like I said, after all that happened, I had a dream. And I keep telling every single person that I'm having an interview, I had a dream that I fought this big guy, and it was Wilder, and I knocked him down. So I fell and I won, and I feel God is giving me that sign. He's giving me this moment for next year. That's exactly why I'm trying to stay in shape, get ready, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win that fight. So what needs to happen then for the fight to get made? Me and him need to negotiate. Me and him only, right? Me and him need to talk. We tried to do that, but it didn't really go well because his trainer Malik Scott was getting into the negotiations and blah blah blah. But me and him need to talk like man to man and tell him like, hey, let's fucking fight. Well, if it's not 50-50, let's negotiate whatever it is. Let's just make it happen. Because God told me to fight you, and I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
Kind of like how Spence and Crawford had to talk to.
Those are the words of Andy Ruiz, as you guys heard, that he did not ask for $20 million. He didn't ask for $10 million. He didn't even ask for that amount of money that Team Wilder claims that he asked for. Now, what we just heard from Andy is that they never made him an offer anyway. So he never asked for a certain amount. They never made him an offer. Since they never made him an offer, we don't know what really is going on. All we just recently heard was Andy claim that they didn't make me an offer, and show me proof that you did. Show me proof that you made an offer. Show me proof that you have offered me a certain amount of money, the $4 or $5 million that remember Malik Scott said. And I always thought that was funny because Malik Scott said $4 or $5 million is a lot of money plus an upside. Okay, he recently said that or implied that a couple days ago. And about a couple months ago, he said $4 or $5 million that was offered to Andy Ruiz. Okay, now, 2 days before that, a couple months ago, or should I say 2 days after that, a couple months ago, Wilder said we didn't even make him an offer. We didn't make him a cash offer. So who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe Wilder? Or are you going to believe Team Wilder? See, and I think what's the confusion is there's too many people talking about something they might not know what the fuck they're talking about, honestly. Because if Wilder said that they haven't sent him an offer, I would believe that. Why would I believe that? Because when have Team or Al Heyman been for guarantees? Exactly. They haven't. They haven't gave a guarantee in a very long time for any fighter besides probably Floyd Mayweather or probably Manny Pacquiao or Canelo Alvarez, some of the big wigs that actually received a certain amount of money. And Manny Pacquiao, that fight they did was conjunction with ESPN and Bob Arum and all that, right? So, that really doesn't count. Okay, so with Deontay Wilder, I don't think it was a particular offer. I think that was a projection of what he would make, not exactly a set or a guarantee. Okay, so I'm leaning more towards Andy to believe that Deontay didn't offer him a straight flat rate. Okay. See, and I think that's the problem. And based on what Andy made last year, because that's one of the last things Andy said, is they offered him the same amount of money that he made fighting Luis Ortiz. Well, that type of money, people, again, that's not money that you get all at one time. I think you get maybe residual amounts of money at a time, little increments or whatever. I don't know how little, right? And compared to a normal everyday working man, but compared to a prize fighter, they don't get that shit all at one time. Okay, they have to wait a while, wait till some stuff generates, and then they issue out some money to them. And I think that's what Andy Ruiz was referring to. Now, if that's the case, people, Team Wilder, two things that stick out. They're very bad at business. Very bad at business. Okay? Or there's some type of reluctancy on why that fight can't happen. Okay, so if you're leaning based on what Andy said today, if you're leaning towards Andy's side, and if Andy's telling the truth, which, here's the problem. If this is true, what Andy said, and I think Andy is required to explain all of these negotiations where everyone lied on him. Okay? And let me explain. Andy Ruiz was said to ask for $20 million against Tyson Fury. You guys remember that? And this was before these negotiations with Deontay Wilder. And according to Tyson Fury, he asked for $20 million. The only problem here is, the only hole in this is that Andy Ruiz is not speaking about that. He's not mentioning that, okay? So you're not coming with the same energy that you claim someone saying or putting words in your mouth saying that you asked for $20 million. If you didn't ask for $20 million for Tyson Fury, I think it's fair to say you would have mentioned that too, right? You would have mentioned, okay, yeah, I didn't ask for $20 million for Deontay Wilder. Also, I didn't ask for $20 million with Tyson Fury. So I don't see what these guys are talking about. I would bring and put them both in bulk because they're too familiar, people. They are too familiar in stories of claims that Andy Ruiz asked for too much money. If Andy Ruiz did not ask for too much money for Tyson Fury, I would have also mentioned that when I had the chance on this platform with Fight Hub, okay, with Marcos Villegas, which has over 1 million subscribers. I think I need to tell people that I'm not the one ducking. I'm being lied on. Okay, I'm being the one that's lied to. I'm not the one sitting there overpricing myself. I think that is exactly what Andy Ruiz needs to do. Okay, because not only is Deontay lying, it's Tyson Fury too. I'm going after both of them because they both lied on me. But if you notice, here's the problem: it's not the same type of energy, is it? Okay, because you would do one for both. Okay. You would have that same energy for both fighters that said that you asked for too much money. And that's my problem. And the Martin Luther King, I had a dream, he had bars. If he feels that way, I think he does need to call Deontay Wilder, and I think he needs to stop talking to Fight Hub and start calling Deontay Wilder if he has his number. That's what I would do. And at the end of this video, we've seen, like Marcos was explaining, that's how Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence happened. They both got on the phone and talked and aired everything out, and they end up fighting, and we know we have a winner. Okay, we have an undisputed champion. In this case, on a smaller scale, because it doesn't mean as much, really. Andy Ruiz, we will at least see who will win out of Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. Then we will see at least a fight that needs to happen in the heavyweight division. We will see the progression as follows. Okay, so I think Andy needs to stop blaming Malik Scott, stop blaming whoever. I don't care about the past at this point. I'm glad that he, in his own words, cleared it up. But I think at the end of the day, I think he needs to call Deontay if he has his number, be a man about it, and call them, stop talking about it, what happened, and start making something happen. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of this breaking news concerning Andy Ruiz claiming Deontay Wilder never made him an offer. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!